Hi! You probably clicked on this video you should have read the title. If you didn't, you should go read it. But you probably clicked on this video to hear, why do I feel safe in America? Well, first off, because Trump got in. Second off, our military, picture of what the military, how much the video that we're about to play. Yeah, so we're going to first off watch the military of the USA. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to watch this video. This is why everyone is afraid of the US. So this is why I feel safe. So let's start.
Reason number 1. You know the US has a large ground force, but it's not just big, it's mind-blowingly huge. By the numbers, the US military includes just over 2 million military personnel.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's another reason. We have over 2 million people in our military right now. So, anybody who tries to mess with us, they're cooked.
And just under 800,000 civilians, making the 2.86 million member military slightly larger than the entire population of Chicago. Compare that to the UK military, which has just under 152,400 total personnel. But it's not just the size of the military, it's the speed with which they can be moved. The Netherlands Marine Corps boasts an exceptional deployment time where they're able to get troops anywhere in the world within 48 hours. But the Joint Army and Air Force run U.S. Immediate Response Force, they can have troops deployed anywhere in the world within just 18 hours. Additionally, these U.S. ground forces are equipped with the best technology available. Let's start with the now iconic M1 Abrams main battle tank. In service since the 1980s, the M1 Abrams has undergone several upgrades to ensure it remains one of the most formidable tanks in the world. And that's precisely what this tank is. The current fleet numbers around 2,500, with thousands more in storage. In contrast, China has only manufactured around 1,200 of their top tank, the Type 99, over the last several decades. There isn't a single list of the best tanks in the world that doesn't mention this armored marvel, and one of the latest iterations of this tank, the SEP V3 variant, undoubtedly warrants a place right at the top. This tank is powered by a Honeywell AGT 1500 gas turbine engine, which offers 1,500 horsepower and boasts an M256 120mm smoothbore cannon, which allows it to fire advanced rounds with unparalleled accuracy. The SEP V3 also features a modular design that allows for easy upgrades and modifications, ensuring that it remains at the cutting edge of technology for years to come. But perhaps most importantly, the M1 Abrams isn't all talk. This impressive tank has a proven record of success on the battlefield, unlike the aforementioned Chinese Type 99 tank. Just look at the Gulf Wars, primarily taking place in Iraq and Kuwait. The Persian Gulf War was when the M1 Abrams was first tested in combat, and yet not a single tank was taken out by enemy forces.
That's just crazy right there. Out of that, I don't know how long it took for the war to get done, but out of all that time, not one of the tanks got destroyed.
Talk about a grand entrance. The M1 Abrams was later deployed in Afghanistan during the war in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia during the Yemeni civil war, and Ukraine during the Russian invasion. It's also been modified and exported to Australia, Egypt, Iraq, Kuwait, Poland, and Saudi Arabia, solidifying its reputation as one of the most reliable and effective tanks in the world. The M109 Paladin is another powerful vehicle that allows US ground forces to be so dominant. Now, this vehicle might look like a tank at first glance, but it's actually a self-propelled howitzer designed for long-range artillery support. The self-propelled part comes from a 4-man crew inside the vehicle that chooses the targets and fires the howitzer without the need for external equipment. This means that the M109 Paladin can quickly respond to changing battlefield conditions and provide rapid and accurate fire support to ground troops. Due to how quickly its semi-automatic system fires away, and the sheer mobility of the vehicle, once an assault begins, it can hardly be stopped. The M109 had its combat debut in Vietnam. Since then, it's Yom Kippur War in the Sinai Peninsula and the Golan Heights, the Persian Gulf War in Iraq, Kuwait, and areas on Saudi Arabia's borders, and the Iraq War in, you'll never guess, Iraq. In each of these conflicts, the U.S. was able...
That will be all. Come back for tomorrow for part 2. Bye. So that is why I feel safe in America. Come back for part 2 and you'll see the rest of the video, or you can just search it up on YouTube. And part 2 I will be doing some other stuff. Peace out, guys.